you growing a man bun? No, I'm going for the 80s Hasselhoff hair.
Travel safely.
We've gotten a new ship.
Ooh, that is nice. Look at that. Let's just do damage. Let's do as much damage as we can. You want armor pen? No, I want attack. Let's do attack. Iron though? Really? Maybe we should do Drakestone. What do you think? I mean, I feel like we don't do a ton of armor, so. But armor pen is really good. But yeah, we'll do armor pen. We'll do armor. Wait, all of these do exactly the same? None of this affects it? Am I reading that properly? Oh, because they're all tier 1 minerals. So they would have to be tier 2 to make the DPS higher. Okay, so I'll use iron in that case, right? We'll use the one that we have the most of. Got +9 critical chance in the bear. We'll do that. Cool. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. All right, so what? And then we also want to make the armor. We'll make the armor in a second, though. Oh! Oh, damn. Maybe we don't have enough of this at all, but anyway. Good. Okay, so what things do we have in this? We've got a grip. We can only do the grip right now. Oh, dude, that's like 50% more DPS. Damn, and it has good effects. That's hot.
Keeping this place running.
I'll pass on your thanks, Master Harry.
All right, we need to make a grip. Do we want a rugged or do we want to? What does this add? Dexterity. This will just add a bunch of dex and cunning. Okay, right? Those are both utility slots. Yeah, okay. Oh, these are both combat slots. Oh, this is much better. Yeah, I want this one. We could add like 12 crit. Oh no, this one's okay. You could add attack, stagger, or more armor pen. This would give like 20% armor pen if we put this on. Kind of serious. Let's do that.
Right.
It's actually pretty serious. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, dude. 15% crit chance and 20% armor pen.
That'll do.
That's a pretty big upgrade from what we were using. No joke. Okay, this is for our girl. There's iron there. Max health. And heal bonus. Now, if I put on a heal bonus, this means that when she gets healed, when she uses a potion, I guess, it'll be 20% more, right? Oh, I know. This is for Cassandra, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Is that what that means? A potion will heal 20% more? Okay. And then what can we put in that? Okay, first let's put that on the person who's using it. Very nice. You have an empty sigil. Oh god, that looks awesome. Dude, that looks totally badass. Okay. Are there any spells that heal? I thought the only healing we could really do was like the barrier. And that's not even healing. That's like a shaman ward in EverQuest. Yeah, there's no healing. Okay, so it is just potions. So I have the thing on that's supposed to be giving me like more items, but I'm not getting any shipments. Am I doing that right? I've got this thing on. Yeah, this is on. Increases the chance of receiving special shipment rewards in your stronghold. I haven't gotten one of those yet. Seems like a lot of difficulty for literally no rewards yet.
Good day.
That unlocks later. Okay. Oh, we got to progress to certain story points before it starts working. Okay.
Need something?
Carry on.
What's the next story quest? Return to Haven's Chantry. Oh, okay. Okay. So so the next main quest is to do a bunch of stuff here. So maybe we should do the other side quest before
Are we going to have new
return here.
verses in the Chant of Light now for the Herald of Andraste, telling what she did?
Greetings.
Okay, not up
We'll
there.
talk later.
Goodbye.
So if I go to here, we can do this first. There. Hey, Camstay, thanks, buddy. Yeah, Camstay, that's fine. If we don't get them all, it's no big deal. We'll do what we can.
It's the Inquisition Herald!
Well, they know who I work for, at least.
Cool. Okay. Ah, great, Camstay. That's good to know. That's good to know. I had forgotten what they did, so that's excellent. Thank you.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is the...
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah! Obey me, arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some say that. Who are you?
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sera. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches. But.
Oh my lord, they actually don't have pants. I have definitely forgotten that.
Because no breaches.
Wow.
Bunch of nutters.
Dude, we are doing so much more deeps now. This is fantastic. This bow made a huge difference.
friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So,
Wait, is that
Herald of
Ishtola?
Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
That is Ishtola. Holy shit. I did not remember. I don't think I knew that. I didn't even know who Ishtola was when I played this the first time. Wow. That is awesome.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sera. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition is almost an army now. Can you add to it?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got generals and oath belchers. And sure, you have soldiers. Like the dead guys protecting that other dead guy. All those helmets, and what gave them up? Some drunk gets a key lifted because someone else is pissed about bills. So no, I'm not Captain Swordface, or Marchy. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards.
It's like she's talking in code.
Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
It's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
Yeah, I feel like
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
There are 2 modes with this character, with Sera. You either absolutely love Sera, or you think she's one of the worst characters in the game. There is no in between. You fall into one of those categories. Every single one of you. Maybe many of you don't know it, but you're in one of those categories. Yeah.
All right, Sera. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Which am I? I will say that and this may seem pretty shallow, but I like her significantly more knowing it's Ishtola's VA. Like, I remember thinking that she was one of those characters that I feel what I like to call like a try-hard character. Like, they're characters that the game makes specifically to fill like an over-the-top role. So, and I remember the first time I played, I was like, yeah, she's okay. She's fine. I just looted too many breaches. But I will say now that I'm playing it again and I know that she's a Ishtola, that definitely encourages me to want to hear more. So, I cut a little more slack, I think. Still don't like her, but I like Ishtola. That's totally understandable. The character is very over the top. Yeah. If you're not into those types of characters, then you're... she's an extreme is a good way to think about it. She's an extreme. She's a goof. The whole character is one big goof. Okay, let's do Vivienne. Vivienne is awesome. What if... maybe, well, we probably shouldn't use her. Probably should keep using Solus.
Lady Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
Yes. Well,
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the Civil War.
voice acting's really good in this game.
Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
That's not true. I'm just searching for Divine Justinia's killer.
Of course you are. I'm sure your army is out scouring the hills for her murderer as we speak.
Yes. And closing the rifts.
We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish man?
Oh, my lord. I think if we kill him, that she will actually, like, just straight up murder him in front of us. But I feel like for our run, we should let him go. I kind of really want to do at least 6, though, and kind of see what she does.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doglord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering.
So it turns out she did murder
wanted to
him.
meet you.
Just not in the traditional sense.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end or to
Emotional
win back a
damage.
modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
Oh.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
I've always found the interpretation of magic in the Dragon Age franchise incredibly cool and unique. I love the idea that it's so powerful they can kind of cannibalize themselves, that there's an entire order of society designed to like protect them from themselves, essentially. But at the same time, there's like almost, it's not slavery, but it's like the almost penitentiary style way that they keep them. Like it's very interesting. It's very unique. Yeah, I'm looking forward, especially in Dreadwolf, to see not only how they continue playing with that, but also since we know that Solus is a big part of it, they're probably the elves are another part of the elves in this world are definitely interesting, but I feel like a lot of games have followed that trope or also used the trope of the elves being like previously powerful and mysterious, but then these days are downtrodden and you know, there's a lot of societal metaphors that are used in them. So it's going to be, I'm wondering how they're going to play with all that in the next one. Yeah, second-class citizen kind of stuff. Exactly. Witcher is a similar, like lots of games have actually gone that route with it. It's kind of interesting. Your hair is downtrodden? Hey, you slow down.
What? You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Sounds like a plan.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition?
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides,
Fair.
my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
Did I play through the whole series? No, we played Dragon Age Origins, and then we skipped Awakening and 2 for this very thorough playthrough of Inquisition, because I, even though I'm probably one of the biggest RPG players on Twitch, have somehow completely avoided all of the DLC for this game over the years. And, from what I understand, the DLC for this game is pretty phenomenal. Arguably better than the base game. So, not only do I really, really want to play the DLC, but most importantly, now that we have officially named Dragon Age 4 Dreadwolf, I know that every single time a piece of information comes out about it, there is a chance that I will be majorly spoiled on one of the best story elements potentially in the Dragon Age franchise, which is the Trespasser DLC. So I'm kind of I'm not rushing it. I'm obviously not rushing it. I'm taking my time and I'm enjoying the journey. But I'm very interested in playing the DLC in this game. That's kind of what my focus is right now. Doing a big thorough playthrough of Inquisition, getting fully saturated and caught up in this world, and then 100%ing all the DLCs to see what they have to offer. And then most importantly, for my YouTube friends, and for you guys that, you know, may not be here for this run while I'm doing it, I want there to be a fundamentally fully complete Inquisition and DLC playthrough. So as we get closer and closer to Dreadwolf, we can be like, want to be totally ready? Go watch this run. And then you can be totally caught up, which I think will be good too. So yeah, that's kind of where we stand with that. When is Dreadwolf coming out? At least a year or two. Maybe even. I don't think they've even teased a date. They just recently finally released the name of it. So I would not be surprised if we do not see it next year. We may see more, we may get more information next year, but I don't think we're gonna see it next year. Probably 2024, I would guess. Did we do this one? I don't think so.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Kind of interesting, by the way. The lead writer, one of the lead writers on the Deus Ex franchise and Guardians of the Galaxy, which I loved, just joined BioWare. So maybe she's working on Dreadwolf? Could be good. Could be good. So that's it's nice to see talent go in instead of out, right? Yeah, it could also be Mass Effect 4. That's a good point. It could also be ME4. In fact, that would more align with the sci-fi stuff she's already done. But yeah, they only have one writer. No, they don't have one writer. No, but, anyway, welcome aboard.
The Inquisition.
Yes, they have
will be
one
happy to
writer,
have
and they
you,
just
Lady
lock her in
Vivienne.
a room, and they're
Great
like,
things
deliver
are
50
beginning,
pages
my
by the
dear.
end of the
I
day.
can promise you that.
That's how games are made. It's called crunch. Mm-hmm. Very popular, much loved style of game development. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Funny enough, it's the same way we recruit our mods. Mm-hmm. You can eat once 50 people have been banned. Okay. So I think we're ready to do this part here. Yeah, let's go up and talk to these guys. I don't think we have anything new yet.
Need something?
Nope. Good.
Carry on.
Hip, 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 hip. Quick stop by Liliana because we want to do all of her